Okay. Good morning, folks. Welcome to another episode of The Distracted Fisherman. Yeah, pretty cool morning. Started out 42 degrees. So we're all fossil hunting again. See what we can see what we can find. Make the best of the day. Fish are gonna have lockjaw today, and we'll do something else. So come on along. One of the beauties of being down here when we got fishing going on and fossil hunting going on, just critter watching in general. Thanks for coming. Let's get at it. Alright, we made it to the jungle spot, and first thing we do is we like to put stuff back in the creek, so we feed the river god. So I usually do it, but we decided to let Kathy do it this morning. So maybe she'll be the one that finds the cool stuff today.
That's what I'm hoping.
And we advocate putting stuff back. We put back 95% or better of everything we find goes back into the creek. Basically so other people can have the fun. And if you're not going to do something with it, just chuck it back. Alrighty, let's get at it. Alrighty folks, I've been clearing some brush for Kathy to do some digging. Good tool to have along with you, even just to get up and down the creek. Just some kind of saw and machete combo. That's a pretty sweet one. We got that at a flea market, pretty cheap. Heavy duty. And I am once again over here, because I don't want to dig where Kathy's going to dig. Let her do them digging. Looking for my mako I lost in a previous episode. Slipped right out of my hand. And as I've been looking, I spotted a couple things, and I didn't pick them up because, well, heck, you know. Might as well get it on video, and maybe I'll actually find my mako. We got here. This is a rock. This is mostly, oh, wait a minute. There's somebody here. There's somebody here. I don't know if you can see down in that water. I got polarized sunglasses on. It kind of looks like a piece of wood, but it ain't. It's hard. That, what is that? Oh, that's a piece of a mammoth tooth. I got a piece of a mammoth tooth on a bigger one. Yeah. This came off of a tooth that was about, oh, probably a foot long and maybe 10 inches deep and maybe 10 inches wide at the biting surface. And this probably was at the very end of the tooth because it's got a nice pattern on here. It looks like a piece of wood. Some people wouldn't even pick that up. But I had to see what it was. That's pretty dang cool. Pretty dang cool. That's a good one. We'll have to set that on the table. We like to set stuff out so people can see stuff, because you probably wouldn't know what the heck that was if you found it. They're kind of fragile once they get out in the creek. They don't move far from where they fall in or get washed, you know, eroded around. But once something comes down and whacks on them, they break into pieces. And this is a pretty big piece, actually, so pretty cool. Alrighty. Had some other stuff down here. I don't know if you can see down there. Oh, no, that's just a leaf. A lot of leaves around here to look like stuff. There's something down here. Oh, feels kind of smooth. And not sure what that is. Oh, that's another. I got another piece of tusk. Another piece of tusk out here looking for my mako. And I lost that mako and I haven't found it, but boy, that must got to be 6 things I found. Looking for the mako. I have found other things. And probably because I've been stirring this up, digging around here, sifting. Each time I'm over here to try to find that mako, I have dislodged other things. And the other day it rained and the water came up a foot. And I guess it dropped down about 6 inches now. So now I can kind of see the bottom again. Well, that's 2 cool things. Mammoth and a tusk, which could have been off a mammoth or a mastodon or a gomphler. That was a kind of different kinds of elephants. And you just kind of reach down and check stuff out. This would be a rock. This is, you pick up 50 things, 49 of them are a rock. So we won't bore you with picking up rocks. We'll have to edit some of that out. But sometimes it pays to look at the bottom, especially once you've stirred things up yourself, and then the currents come up and washed away some more sand and debris, and the water's dropped down to where you can see a little better. Alrighty. Well, let's get at some digging. This tree fell in the water here, and that created a erosion around the bank over here. And I just hacked a bunch of brush out of here so Kathy can do some, I found some gravel there. And I'm going to stay out of there because I keep getting in trouble. And she fed the river god this morning, so we're going to let her be first dibs on that. And heck, I'm finding stuff out here anyway. Alright, Kathy's gotten over here, going to do some sifting.
Oh, we got some nice gravel here.
Got some nice gravel. This is encouraging. When you find tiny gravel, you usually find tiny teeth. When you find chunks like this, get stuff that, oh, wait a minute, got some. I'm sticking it in my hand here. In my hand. There we go. Oh,
that's a
nice tiger.
tooth.
Tiger tooth. Tiger shark. Still around today, but
and there was a bunch of different
these
kinds,
are
too.
fossilized. And,
looks like it.
That's about it, but that's cool.
The one chunk. There we go.
And I'll throw it a little further.
Oh.
Well, of course, you're the one that's re-sifting, so. Alright, looks like Kathy says she has found something else. Good thing I found something quick, because I gotta film her now. Look at this.
That's a nice shark.
What is that? Oh, a lemon. Lemon.
A nice sized one.
Yeah. Nice sized lemon shark. Cool beans. Cool beans. We're off to a good start. Alright. Kathy says she has some more stuff. So I've come over to check it out. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Couple of shark's teeth. Is that what I'm seeing? 2 shark's teeth?
3.
3. Oh, one's a tiger.
Yeah.
And what's the other thing?
Looks like soft-shell turtle. But oh look, the edge of the shell.
It gotta have sun on it. Oh yeah,
Look
that's cool looking.
Look how bumpy the edge is.
That is cool looking. And that feels like a fossil. That is a fossil you gotta watch, because there still is soft-shell turtles. And you can find bits of them in the creek. Cool beans. Off to a great start. Just heard an owl out here. He's up late.
Pretty close by.
There he goes. Don't know what he's saying, but where'd he go? Still here looking in the creek. Looking at, or listening to the got somebody in the distance talking back. Sounds like he's pretty close. We'll pan to the scenery. Always cool to hear my critters. finding stuff, enjoying the sunshine. Hacked away some of that brush so we got a little more sunshine on us today. A little easier for Kathy to get to some new gravel. Gold beans. Whoa. I think it just flew over my head. Maybe that's a vulture. They got what's called a black vulture down here. I don't know if you can see him up there. No, I guess not in the sun. It's like a western up there. Ooh, there goes one. Oh, we're looking kind of tasty, hon.
You showered lately?
Yes, I did. Alrighty. I don't know what I keep doing to shut off the phone, but I'm pretty good at it. This is a megalodon shark. And they could be, boy, the teeth could be, see how this one's up the tip of my finger? It could fill up my whole hand. The ones they find out diving out in the Gulf on the west side of Florida. Sometimes they find them in here, but this just was what would have been considered a shallow area when Florida was flooded. And this is where the smaller ones hung out. Just like fish, hide back in the weeds until they get big enough that their parents won't actually eat them. Yeah, fish are a little different than us. But that is a pretty nice meg. Went to get all tricky, I felt it. Now, like, I'm going to turn on the phone. I couldn't find it again. That's happened to me before. Sometimes you spot them as you're paddling along. And then it's a heck of a thing to get back there and find what you saw. And then you start doubting yourself. But heck, we got an owl hooting out here. Kathy's finding stuff. I'm finding stuff. Gold beans. Alrighty. Alrighty. Feel something else down here. Don't feel like the same shape though. And it's not. It is a turtle shell. Now I'm still raccooning. Trying to find that mako tooth. And Kathy tells me she found a few more things over here. High on them on the log. Busy baking away. I'll come over here and video her. Oh, she got a tiger.
Yeah, and that should be something, but it's a rock.
That is what they call a leverite. Which means leave it right where you found it. But as I've learned that lesson in the past, that sometimes if it looks like it's something, sometimes it is. And I have chucked stuff back and then found out later, shouldn't have chucked it back. So sometimes it's good to hold on to stuff like that just in case. The word is Kathy has something to show us. Alrighty. Lots of clay. Oh, another one.
Nice
That's as
piece
big
of
as the
mammoth.
other. That's the other. That's as big as the one I found out in the middle.
Oh.
That's cool. Look at that.
Oh.
That is sweet. What else you got?
Something else. I haven't even checked the rest of it.
Oh,
Oh, that's a
yeah, you
nice
gotta watch.
one.
You get focused on the big thing you find, and then you forget yourself and you throw the pan, empty the pan, without looking at the rest of it.
That's a nice. That's a nice tooth for
That
me.
is a beautiful dusky. Big guy.
Oh, we got something else in there.
Another one. Oh, you're on it now. You're cooking with on now. All right. Sweet. Anybody else?
I don't think
Squish
so.
that clay.
I know this is. I'm
Yeah,
finding
find
it
cool
in.
stuff
Yeah,
in the
but I guess
clay.
we should say that, right?
Squish
I'm
the clay.
finding the fossils in the clay.
In the clay, yeah, the murky muck. Luckily she has gloves on or she wouldn't be so interested in squishing that muck.
Yeah.
Cool deal. Cool deal. Can I put that on the canoe?
Okay.
It's it's a big deal for Kathy to let me put it on the canoe. She likes to squirrel it away in her little pouch. And she knows it won't disappear when I start feeding the river gods. I let her feed the river gods this morning, so that's what we call it when we put stuff back. Feed the river gods. Look at that. 2. Yeah, find some more, we'll be able to build a little tooth. We got 2 good-sized chunks. And these guys would have been stacked something like that together. And of course they would have fit better together. And that would have been the top of the tooth all the way along and a lot wider than that. But unless it was a young'un. Cool. Cool beans. Cool beans. Yeah, I was saying this tree fell in the water. Got undercut and then boom, down it went. And all the turbulence has cut out part of the bank, and that's where we've been digging. Sand washes away and the gravel is left behind. Alrighty. I guess I got this facing the wrong way now. Still looking for that mako. And I ain't finding it, and the water's getting down there. Maybe went a little further than I thought. Or somebody else came along and picked it up. We aren't here all the time. We take days off and we go up creek further and looking for spots. A little hard to find spots in this high water. But I guess it was really a lesson to be learned. Just go. Uh-oh. Being interrupted by a find. An actual find. Another one? Piece. Oh man, we're really going to be able to build a tooth. This is another part. I wonder if these are all parts off the same tooth.
They're about the same shape, right?
We'll see if we can find a big chunk of it.
Well, there's a tooth too.
And there is a sharp tooth. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. She's got a pile going on over here on her log. Sometimes these logs are a pain because it's hard to get around them. But this one was a blessing because once something falls down and creates this turbulence, it washes away a lot of the sand and muck. Gets you right down to the gravel that you didn't used to be able to get at. Cool beans. Right, I thought I'd come over here to where we were digging before it's too eventually, now I just done muddied it up. Before it gets too low, once it gets low, and this gets further down, you're not allowed to dig here. When it's in the water, you're allowed to dig here, though. That's the rules. It'll be the same spot, but I think I spot a root right there, right where we were digging. It's always good to look behind you, and we didn't do that the other day. We didn't let it clear and then look before we left. And that is not a big mako, but that is a nice mako. Got mako, huh?
But it's not the one you were looking for.
No, it is not. I am way over. It would have had, was a different kind, probably the upper or the other one. This is a lower, but pretty sweet find, and it's just laying right there. We've done that a lot of times. We've come up to our spot we were working a couple days ago and paddled up, and there's teeth laying right in the hole where we were digging. You get tired and everything's stirred up, and off you go thinking about dinner. That's what we did. And there's laying right there, at least half of it in plain sight. Cool beans. Cool beans. Alright. I think I got something up here in this. I'm going to turn the camera on for you. Sometimes the cool stuff pops right on out. And it is. You can probably see it better than me. Let's see. It was in here. Oh, there's another guy. This is not what I was talking about, but this is a very small mako. Oh, here he is. 2 makos in one scoop, huh?
What?
2 makos, a little tiny one and a big one. Makos. And that's it, but that's pretty dang cool. They think these makos, that bigger one there, actually turned into great whites eventually. Got serrations, and now we call them great whites. But that's the thinking at the moment anyway. Sounds cool. Hey, get back at it. I thought you'd want to see that. I didn't know that other one was in there. Alright, I've been taking a lot of scoops with nothing. Found a couple makos after about 20 scoops of nothing. But Kathy seems to have found something cool. So we're moseying down here. See if I can do it without falling in the water with my phone.
Well, it's not amazing, but it's another piece.
And yeah, well, it's amazing because we keep finding pieces of it.
Yeah.
If we can find the main chunk, which is probably up here somewhere,
Yeah.
we could hook them back together.
That would be awesome. That would be so
We
awesome.
say that stuff, folks, but it rarely
Rarely
happens. It could be pieces from many different mammoth teeth, but the fact that we found them all in the same spot,
And they're all
pretty
about the same
dang
shape.
cool. Yeah, they're all pretty close in size, aren't they? Cool beans. Anything else in there?
Well, yeah, there's a little shark's tooth.
Okay, that's something.
Little guy.
Gotta keep it real. Little guy right down there.
Yep.
Cool beans. Got her stuff on her log. Cool beans.
Lots of turtle pieces.
Alrighty. We have been scooping away, which is more normal, without much of find some pieces of turtle and tiny piece of mammoth tooth. She says she got a couple teeth over here. Yeah, now we're into it. That is a nice tiger, and oh, there's another nice tiger. Still sitting where it was. Cool. Cool beans. Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes, folks. We went for like an hour with little chunks of turtle and tiny, tiny shark's teeth. And then there's a scoop with 2 tigers. Alright. I'm told that my honey has something cool. On the other side of the log, where I hacked the jungle back, so she could do some digging. What you got? Ooh, hoo hoo.
So I believe that's a whale ear bone.
That is the whale ear bone. She's been reading on it. And you found one. Gold beans. Very dense. It would have been bigger in the thin end there.
And see, it looks like an ear.
Can't see you're blocking the sunshine.
How you can identify it.
Yeah. Well, that's most of it. Cool find. Cool find.
Wait a minute.
You got something else? Put it on hand.
It's in the mud.
Ooh, a mako.
Yeah, it's in the mud. Right here.
Mako. Oh no. I think that's a snaggy maybe. Better wash that off there.
Hmm. Oh, I better not lose it.
You don't lose it. Although it was kind of a lucky deal for me to lose my mako. What is it?
I think it's a mako.
Cool. Yeah, I think
We
she's right.
find lots of makos without
I
much of
think
the
she's right. Alrighty, I'm gonna put that on the canoe so I can
I'll let you.
take a film. Yeah, honest, I'll give it back. Honest, and I'll give you credit. Okay, folks, we've had a fine day digging. A lot of work today, a lot of times with nothing going on, but boy, we got a nice collection here. And some teeth. That's Kathy's mako down the end. And a little piece of tusk. Let's see, I'll use my finger this time. Right there. And all of these are chunks of mammoth. which I guess we'll have to come back and see if we can find the big part of it. 2 of them Kathy found and 2 I found. This wet one here is an ear bone Kathy just found. We got a meg right there, megalodon shark, a pond turtle or chicken turtle, and we got some makos and bowls, and snaggy teeth, duskies, stellar day, and Kathy's got stuff over on her log, which we should go video. If I can get here through the jungle. We are back in the brush, folks. This tree fell in and it caused quite a mess. And there we go. Look at all her cool stuff. Besides what's on the canoe. Some of the bigger stuff, nicer stuff is over there on the canoe, which I was just talking about.
I got 2 little shark's teeth on the tail.
Cute. Alrighty, folks. Well, thanks for coming along on this adventure of distracted fisherman and wife. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give us a like and a subscribe, and give us a comment. How we doing? You enjoying this? Sure hope you are. You folks have a great day. Thank you so much. Alrighty. Once again, it started out really cold this morning, so I don't have any great hopes. But I have to give it a whirl. Just have to do it. Oh, sorry about that, just bumped you. These fish down here in Florida are, some days you can catch a couple dozen like it's nothing. And other days you can't even buy a bite. They do not like cold fronts. And I don't even consider this a cold front because, man, it's nice out. Down to my t-shirt. Well, it was pretty cold this morning, like 40. And the water's still cold, but gotta give it a whirl. You never know. You can talk all you want, but can't catch fish unless your line's in the water. A little tip for you there. And here's our table back at camp, where we leave stuff out for people to look at. So they can know what they're finding. Get a good feel for what it feels like, what it looks like. And I know it helped us out to see stuff and get a good look at it over the years so we could learn how to identify stuff, and so that's what we do. And table's pretty covered up. Cool beans.